With an oddly sparkly magical paper, you look over the job listing for a local witch needing an assistant with making potions before the town festival that weekend. Something so short would surely be hard for her to find workers, and you just happen to be in between jobs, so you sign up. Unsure exactly what to expect. A pompous and questionably excellent witch runs a local apothecary in town, but finds that if she wants to make enough potions before the festival that weekend to sell and keep her ongoing potion shop afloat, she will need some assistance. After a dubious help wanted ad, she gains you as an assistant. Will the two of you see through to the festival? Will you be able to make a single potion? Will this girl failure capture your heart? Hello and welcome. Lynx here. And this is the last day of our journey through Studio Elan's Garden Variety Dandelion set, which is basically a set of 4 games prepared for an internal game jam, like quite literally internal for Studio Elan. And yeah, basically 4 Yuri games, and today is the 4th one. So let us get to it. Every spring, the village I live in holds a huge festival. It's a really big deal. Almost everyone participates. There are a ton of stalls and activities, and people come from all over just to attend. So what am I doing to prepare for all of this? Well, I'm job hunting. I know the feeling. Some celebration this is, but I need the money. Every afternoon, I go to the town center to see if there are any jobs on the bulletin board. Even odd jobs are better than nothing, but I haven't had luck finding any of those either. That is true. That is absolutely true. Sadly, you have to do something. So whatever there is, it's better to do that instead of like being kind of without nothing, basically. That's the sad reality. A couple days ago, I even had someone snatch a job posting off the board while I was reading it. Rude! I hope they get fired. I wasn't expecting today to be much different, but I spot a new flyer on the board. Urgent help needed! Looking for an assistant to help make potions for festival preparations. Previous experience useful but not required. Yeah, you know what's funny on like actual job advertisements? They write this, you know, experience not required in this field. And you then read, we need you to have been working at this position for at least 3 years. Like, what? But you just said it's not required, but what? That's how ridiculous, like, job market is. At least in Poland. Sign your name at the bottom of the flyer for more information. I do have a little bit of potion making experience. This might just be right up my alley. Okay, I would write, you know, like always, that it's Arthur, like, I could go Arthur Lynx, but this is a Yuri game, so we are going to my alternate option, Natalie Lynx. And you might ask why I'm doing it like that. It's actually because, so I've heard that if my parents had a daughter, she'd be named Natalie, so here we go. They don't have a daughter. They only have one disappointment of a son. Anyway, wait, who did I just sign up to work for? Before I can read the shop name, I feel a strange sensation, and the next time I blink, I'm no longer in the town square. In the distance, I can hear a delighted gasp followed by footsteps running towards me. This looks like a witch's shop, alright. And not just any witch's shop. Damn. What a cutie pie. That's what I'm talking about. That's the type of witches that I like. Not the old hags, obviously. Those avoid like 5 kilometers away radius. Those count me in. Welcome to Mirabelle's Miraculous Mixtures. I'm sure you already knew that, right? Of course! I don't think telling her that I didn't read the paper I signed would be a good idea. I mean, I read a little bit. Oh, of course! There isn't anyone around here who doesn't know about Mirabelle's shop. Sure, she's more infamous than famous, but she doesn't need to know that. Oh, the stars in her eyes, let's go! Either she doesn't realize I'm lying or she's too desperate to care, because she just smiles brightly at me. Okay, you know what? Given the fact that the previous game we played with the post office had a custom mouse cursor, I'm gonna say I'm missing that now. Make a mouse cursor into like a star or something. That would be fun. Anyway. So you can start today, right? Don't I have to go through medicals and... Yes! That's a bit short notice, but I'm going to look a gift witch in the mouth. Even if that witch owns the worst potion shop in town. Dude, I see her, I'm immediately like signing the contract. Do you have an experience brewing potions? You know what? Funny that you ask. I sort of do. If you know what Everlasting Summer is, a visual novel, we played it a long time ago. I think I recorded it on a laptop I used to use at university, by the way. I also played something that was released afterwards. I don't remember if it was the same dev or not, but there was a game with the blonde girl and she was making potions there. So yes, I sort of do know how to make potions, supposedly. Whatever. Also, I did run a potion shop this year or last year in one of the visual novels, so I found on each, so yeah. I'm sorry, I don't remember the title. A bit. Great, then you shouldn't have any trouble. These are all very simple potions, I assure you. The only issue we're having is quantity. There is so much to make and only one little old me. But that's about to change, Natalie Lynx. Come on, let me show you where you'll be working. Oh. Potion shop. Looks like a bakery. She grabs my hand and leads me away from the front of the shop towards the back room. Normally be ecstatic over getting to hold hands with a pretty girl, yeah. But, well, maybe it's best not to dwell on that for now. Your brewing station doesn't have as many ingredients stocked as my personal station, but I promise it will be enough for you to make plenty of potions. I'll be handling the more complex orders, so the simpler stuff will be your responsibility. Mirabelle takes me to a small enclave downstairs with a cauldron surrounded by tables and shelves of different types of herbs, flowers and other materials. On the wall above the cauldron is a small mirror. That teleportation spell sure scuffed you up a bit, didn't it? You can take a moment to gather yourself here, if you'd like. I mean, come on. We all know where my type of my skin would go. My sister would also be like that, basically. Yeah, blue. Okay, front hair. Oh, that's kinda nice. No. No. Meh. Okay, so there is like 5 front hairstyles. I think the second one, to be honest. Back hair. Nothing. Actually, let's see front hair like this. Yeah, if you go without anything in the back right now with this one. Whoops. No, this one is no. This one is also a huge no. I think this one is the best, to be honest. A little bit in the back. Oh, a ponytail. Oh, a different color ponytail. Wait, it's the same one, right? Yeah. Twin tails. I think I'll go with that. Oh, I like that idea. I'm blonde for like super dark blonde. So I bet my sister would be too, right? Or should we go with something more unrealistic? I can't do any like black hair color, which technically also is running in my family. I think I'll go... Oh, maybe this? Yeah, let's go like that. Outfit. Okay, so we are like changing the inner outfit, so now there is like... no additional layer. Oh, so there is this or no? Nah, I think we don't need anything around neck. Accessory. Okay, no. I like the heart. Wrong one. The freaking addition above the bra, kinda no. No. Fine, I'll go with this. I kinda like this one the most. A hat. Oh. Ooh. Okay, it's between those 3. Maybe not, because I don't see like the entirety. Can I? No, I can't. Technically, I can see entirety here now as well. And here. Let's go yellow. Yeah. Done. It's nice and cozy, isn't it? I guess. I'm glad we agree. We're going to get along super well. I can just feel it. Can't you? Of course you can. I should know better than to ask questions I already know the answer to. Silly me. Her energy is something else. Those one-star well previews couldn't have prepared me for this. You don't necessarily have to trust those. Ooh, I like the menu over here. Okay. You got me. But, you know, save is easily accessible with right button. Since this is your first day, I've made sure to start you off with a really simple potion so you can get in the groove. I have a customer who's in urgent need of strength potion. She's really strong on her own, of course, but there is a lot of stuff that needs moving. So it would help her out if she had a potion that made her even stronger. All you need to do is put the ingredients in a cauldron, stir the mixture, and voila, you have a brand new potion ready for drinking. I mean, I don't really remember any strength recipes for... Oh, don't worry about that. It's really simple. All you need is some cat's eye, peach seeds... Note mode. Cat's eye, peach seeds... and... Mirabelle and I stared at each other. The smile on her face doesn't crack even once. Well, it would be too easy if I just gave you the whole recipe, wouldn't it?
Think of it like a puzzle. Those two ingredients plus something soft. If you can figure it out on your own, that proves you are able to think on your feet and make the quality potions our shop is known for.
Something soft.
Well, I've got plenty of others to take care of myself, so I should go. Ta-ta-ta.
She flitters away before I can say anything in response. What have I gotten myself into? Cat's eye gems. Gems? Peach seeds and something soft. Let's see what's here.
Look at that cutie pie.
Rose petals. Kinda soft. Cat's eye gem. Okay, so we draw this. Bluebird feather. Okay, that's also soft. Mint. Technically soft. Peach seeds. Okay. Beeswax. I don't know if you could. Oh, wait. Grimoire. Mirabelle said the potion needs cat eye seeds and something soft. Oh, so we need to find something soft in here? Common sight in area, acquired a stock of feathers. Useful in enchanting the user's attributes. Oh, that might be good. I think this might be good. Bluebird feather, actually. Lavender. Calming. Ingredients which may be otherwise being copied or explosive can often be combined if you place a pinch of lavender with them. Okay. This one I got. This one got. Rose petals. Roses just aren't pretty flower. Give you lover for. Passionate emotions. I mean, strength is technically considered passionate, right? Mint. Numbing pain, lowering fevers, cooling tempers. That won't work then. Dandelion. Explicity. Okay. How do I close this? Oh. I think we are going to go with bluebird feather. Oh, lavender here and dandelion. Okay. Yeah, let's go with bluebird and see where this goes. And stir. Boop. After I put all the ingredients in the cauldron and stir them, the mixture begins to bubble satisfyingly. It's been a while since I've done this. It's actually pretty relaxing. As long as I ignore the circumstances that brought me here. Before too long, the brew is finished and I pour it into an empty bottle. The consistency is silky smooth. You'd have no idea this was my first potion in a long time.
Yoo-hoo! The customer's here. One strength potion to go.
Mirabelle seems to be in a hurry when she enters, but after she takes the potion out of my hands, she takes a moment to look at it.
Wow! That is a beautiful potion. Especially since you said you only have a little bit of experience.
She leans in towards me, her tone of voice conspirational.
Why? I don't almost think you just stole this from my shop.
What? Of course!
I'm just kidding. Let's get this to the customer.
Mirabelle runs off again, in a hurry to get back. For a moment I think about following her, but instead I take the opportunity for a break, even if it's just for a few minutes. She might be the one running around, but I feel like I'm the one who needs to stop and take a breath. A few minutes later, I can hear footsteps approaching. She probably has another task for me. Oh. But when I turn to face her, instead of giving me another order, she pulls me into a hug.
It was perfect! Congratulations on your first successful order!
Let's go! I'm not saying I'm a genius at potion making, but who knows?
Thank you?
She lets go of me, but keeps a hand on my shoulder. Or should I say my sister is a genius at that. What?
This partnership is going very well so far, if I say so myself. Now, on to the next order.
For the next few hours, Mirabelle sets me up with some very simple orders, which all go as well as the first one, for without as much hugging. In between, she gives me a tour of the shop. If I didn't know any better, I'd think it was actually a really nice place. But just because the decor is pretty and everything's organized doesn't mean the stock is good. What do you mean? Eventually the sun begins to set and Mirabelle closes the shop. She waves me off as I leave. I guess she lives on the second floor. Let's go, that is Japanese version. Like the Japanese kind of shop basically. To be honest, yesterday still kind of feels like it was an elaborate fever dream. One moment I was job hunting at the bulletin board like usual, and the next I signed my soul off to the worst potion shop in the town for a week. Hey, I mean, if it's the worst, I guess there is only one way, and that is to climb up. Okay, so that's a bit over dramatic. It actually went pretty well. All things considered, I earned my keep and nobody got poisoned. On the one hand, by this time next week, I'll be completely free from this job. What? On the other, Mirabelle is so exhausting to be around that even just a week actually no, not even a week now, feels like it would be an almost insurmountable slog. Why? Why do you say that? I think she's super nice. I open the door to the shop, the bright tinkle of the bell mixing with the bird song in the air.
It's me, Mirabelle. Natalie Lynx. It's so good to see you. You know, I had never mentioned that, but it's kinda weird that you constantly call me by my entire name. You could just use my first name.
It's my fault. It seems like time hasn't blunted her enthusiasm for me. Or the work I'm doing any...
Ready for another great day of work? Yeah, sure.
I made sure to study up on some basics last night. Oh.
Yeah, sure. I made sure to study up on some basics last night, just in case, you know. Now that's the kind of forward-thinking preparation any shopkeep values in an assistant. So I take it you're ready for today's first order. I sure am. What do we have today?
What happened with the music?
Well, the good news is that the strength potions brewed yesterday work perfectly.
Yes.
Good news! Then what's the bad news? That same customer came to the shop in a panic while I was getting ready for bed. Things were pretty hectic in the preparations for the festival, and apparently she dropped some really heavy boxes. Ow! On someone else's foot.
Oof. So like a medical potion.
Ow! That's what I said. She, the woman whose foot had the boxes dropped on her, went to the healer, but, well, you know what they are like sometimes over there. The customer feels really bad about what happened and she wants to give her a potion to relieve pain.
Potion to relieve pain. Alright, let's go.
A pain relief potion. There is a few recipes for this, but one that you have ingredients for contains
lavender, beeswax, something cool.
There are few recipes for those, but the one you have ingredients for contains lavender, beeswax, and something cool. Something cool? Hehe, yeah.
Is she messing with me or did she really just forget an ingredient again?
You're a smart cookie, Natalie Lynx. I'm confident you'll do just as well today as you did yesterday.
No pressure, Dad.
Now, if you don't mind, I had some other orders to take care of. I'll be back to check on you in a bit.
Mirabelle gives me a quick wave as she leaves me on my own again. Lavender, beeswax, something cool. Right. Lavender, beeswax, something cool. Rose petals, no. You know what? Given that it's gems, maybe this could be considered cool. To be fair, mint. Yeah, didn't mint say something about being cool? Oh, by the way, brrr, mint's coolness carries over to to its use in potions. It's used to help relieve a variety of ailments. Numbing pain, lowering fevers, cooling tempers. I'm gonna go with mint. Yeah. Let's stir this thing.
Let's see.
I put all the ingredients in and start stirring. I don't want to jinx it early, but it seems like this potion is going to just as well as the previous one. Maybe I have a talent for this? Like before, when the brew is done, I bottle it up. And also like before, Mirabelle is here to take it from me before I can do anything else. It's like she has cameras here.
Oh, another excellent brew. Why, if I don't watch out, you might steal my job from right under me?
Is that supposed to be a compliment, or? For my own being, I'm going to assume that it is.
Thank you. I'm sure Sarah will find this very useful. Sarah? Oh yeah, she's the customer. I guess the potion isn't for her, but knowing that other woman isn't in pain...
Wait, what? Okay. Because of the potion.
Isn't in pain should take a weight off her shoulders. Especially since she doesn't have the strength potion anymore. I'll take this to her right away. Just stay here. I'll have some more recipes for you in a moment.
With her signature smile on her face, Mirabelle puts me on the head before she leaves. The next few hours are a cycle between receiving orders, filling them, being subject to Mirabelle's alternating affection, and backhanded praise. Let's go. And because I'm working full hours today, it feels like even more like a slog. By the time the shop closes, all I want to go to is bed. 2 days down, 5 to go! If I survive them. I mean, I think we are good. At the beginning of my third day working for Mirabelle, I make a promise to myself. I won't let this job consume me, even if I'm good at it. Correct approach. I haven't known Mirabelle personally for very long, but she has to know that her shop's reputation is terrible. And if I can help relieve that, well, maybe it's a bit flattering, but it could also lead to this job being way more than I signed up for. I'll see how things shake out in the next few days. But I'm confident things will turn out well. By the way, if the screen flickers, that means I'm moving to the notepad. Like just a second ago, I cleared that up from the last notes, basically. When I enter the shop, I don't even get the chance to say anything before Mirabelle makes her presence known.
Natalie Lynx, just the woman I wanted to see. I have great news. What is it? That potion you gave Sarah yesterday worked like a charm. She even told me Lillian, that's the one she dropped the boxes on, was shocked by how well it worked. Oh, that's good.
I think there is an implied considering where it was bought in that sentence she's forgetting. Yeah.
In fact, she was so impressed that she just came over to buy another potion herself. Really? Yeah. You just missed her actually. We don't have any knitting potions in stock, so I had to ask her to come back later. That's where you come in.
Knitting?
A knitting potion? What? That's what she's using it for anyway. She needs a potion to enhance her concentration and dexterity.
Okay. Potion to enhance concentration and dexterity. Okay.
To make up for the progress she lost on her stall stock. It's pretty simple, maybe a bit too simple for how well you've been doing, frankly, but I won't have time to do it myself, so... just put in some beeswax, lavender, and something red. Something red! Oh, I think I hear the bell. I'll check on you later, Natalie Lynx.
Wink. Of course you will. I'm just going to have to figure out the ingredients the whole time here, aren't I? I mean, it's the correct approach, to be quite honest. It's not like she's telling you... in a puzzly way, all the ingredients. She gives you 2 of them, and the last one you have to figure out. I think that's the correct approach. Not gonna lie. Kind of. Well, just standing here won't get the potion made any faster. What's something red that goes with beeswax and lavender? Who knows? What could it be? Beeswax, lavender. What is the red thing on the menu? Oh man, is it dandelion? Or maybe peach seeds? Mint? Oh man, what could be red in our department, I wonder? Could it be rose petals? Just in case, let's save in case it's not red. I'm sorry, I just had to. Another potion well made, if I say so myself. I never thought I'd ever make a potion for knitting, but there is first time for everything, I suppose. That's close.
Oh, this one looks really pretty. Mirabelle?
I'm jolted out of my thoughts by Mirabelle's sudden intrusion, which surprises me so much that I nearly dropped the bottle on the ground. Luckily, she seemed to have the reflexes of a cat. Maybe she drank that potion as well. Dexterity, after all. Catching it as soon as my fingers lose the grip on the glass.
Oops. You should be a little bit more careful, Natalie Lynx. It's a good thing I was here to help you out for.
I wouldn't have almost dropped it if you hadn't snuck up on me. Maybe.
But it's alright, just let me get this back to Lillian, and then we can move on to the rest of the day's work.
She leaves the back room and I try my hardest not to think about her fingers brushing against mine. Or how empty the room feels without her presence. I think the weirdness of the situation may be rubbing off on me.
No, I'm being silly. About what? Hey, again!
Somehow today has turned to Mirabelle's accidentally, at least I hope it's accidental, scaring the living daylights out of me. While I'm making potions, while I'm on my lunch break, while I'm waiting for more orders, it'd be really fun if it weren't happening to me. But it is happening to me, so instead it's driving me up the walls. After the shop closes and I head home, I keep half expecting her to sneak up on me again. Day 4. I don't know what it is, but something's about today feels off. Maybe just because I had a bit of trouble sleeping last night. Like, that's me every night. But I can't help but get the feeling that something's going to happen. I hope I'm wrong. I'm too tired to deal with a real crisis today. We'll see. But my hopes are dashed as soon as I enter the shop.
Hello, Natalie Lynx. It's good to see you today. Well, I'm your assistant for this week.
Mirabelle is more nervous than I've ever seen her. I can tell she's trying to play it off and cover her nerves with cheerfulness, but she's really bad at hiding it.
Is everything alright? Of course everything alright. Everything's pushing up daisies for the shop. Why wouldn't I be alright?
That's a really long-winded way of saying no.
Okay.
This isn't really any of my business, isn't it? I'm not even a long-term employee.
Both our jobs right now are to face today with a smile.
Mirabelle pokes at the sides of my mouth.
Alright. Alright.
I relax into a genuine smile despite myself.
Now, Sarah came back over to the shop today. I'm not used to having regulars.
Huh.
I mean, having regulars is a completely normal part of owning shop. So of course I wasn't blindsided by it or anything. That would be silly of me. Anyway, what she needs today is a boost of energy.
Boost of energy. Let's get her an energy drink, I guess. Spin over, maybe. No, I don't need a boost of energy, to be honest, today.
She has more stuff to move around for the festival, but she's been fretting over Lillian so much that she hasn't gotten a wink of sleep. This isn't a job for a mere cup of coffee. It needs monstrous energy.
Yo, you know what? That's actually in a way a very good way to avoid using a certain name here. Of a certain energy drink that I actually have on my desk shelf. Yeah. I have 2 of those. But alright, I have them. I should be aware how to mix them up, right?
That's where you come in. The recipe needs peachy seeds.
You know what? It's peach seeds. Now that I think about it. Or maybe no, I don't remember. One of them is mango, probably. Anyway, close enough.
The recipe needs peach seeds. It's really easy. Just peach seeds? Of course not. Have you not ever heard of a potion with only one ingredient? So then what else do I put in? Something blue. And something shiny.
Okay, more puzzles. Her memory is getting even worse. Without saying anything, Mirabelle turns and walks away, not even an acknowledgement. Somehow she's way more scatterbrained today than usual. It's kinda disconcerting. I guess that worrying won't make the potion create itself for... We've got this. Peach seeds, something blue, something shiny. What could that be? Okay, considering our ingredients, my guess would be blue. Obviously, bluebird feather and shiny. It's probably the gems. I have no clue why I just saved. Peach seeds, and now I save. Okay, something blue, it's bluebird feather. Come on, it's got to be. And something shiny. It's got to be the... What is the gems, right? Dazzling display. Yeah, it has to be that. Stir it, girl. Like usual, I put in ingredients and start to stir. It's becoming kind of ritual. Soothing in a sense. As I wait for Mirabelle to come back for the potion, I reflect back on the beginning of the day. Something really seems to have rattled her. But what? I assume that someone who's been in business this long, with a shop nearly everyone hates, would be pretty thick-skinned. I mean, I wouldn't say so. I mean, maybe she just loves doing that. Doesn't mean she must be, like, amazing at it, right? That kind of thing. Anyway. Maybe I was wrong about that, but whatever is going on, I don't think she's going to tell me about it today. I hope she'll be alright.
Natalie Lynx?
Rather than sneaking up on me, Mirabelle approaches me calmly.
Is the potion ready? Yeah. I just finished bottling it up. Wonderful. Let me get this to Sarah, and then I'll come back with the next order for you.
What? The rest of the day proceeds with much less fanfare than I'm used to. Mirabelle is much calmer than I've ever seen her. She's almost acting like a legitimate boss. It's so weird. And it's weird that I think that's weird. What has this place done to me? By the time I clock out and go home, I'm almost dreading the thought of coming to work tomorrow. If she's just going to be like that again. Almost dreading the part of me that still cares about my paycheck is ecstatic. Yes, paycheck. The past few days have been such a whirlwind that I feel like I should be prepared for anything when I walk up to Mirabelle's shop. But nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. Which was absolutely nothing. What do you mean?
Mirabelle, are you in there?
I try knocking on the locked door, but I can't hear anything inside. What's going on? She's done plenty of stuff, but she's never been late. Is she ignoring me? Is she not at the shop? Is she not at the shop? I don't know. Did she leave? When is she coming back? Is she coming back? Thinking about that makes something ache in my chest. Maybe I'm reading too much into this. For as long as it's felt, I've only known her for less than a week. I decide to wait for her, leaning back against the wall of the shop and closing my eyes. After a few minutes, I think, it's hard to keep track, I finally hear a familiar voice.
Natalie Lynx, I'm so sorry for keeping you waiting. What happened? It's not like you to be late for work. I know. I'm sorry. I had a little bit of official business to take care of. Just some stuff related to the festival. Nothing you need to worry about. You know what those seller fees can be like. The festival. It's in today. Shouldn't fees have been handled weeks ago? Well, under normal circumstances perhaps, but we have a special arrangement. So you have more leeway on the deadline? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's pretty convenient. Very. Now, come on, let's get to work.
Suspicious.
What do I need to make today? Oh, I got a lovely visit from Lillian today. She's having the exact opposite problem Sarah was, I'm afraid. She's been having such a hard time sleeping lately and needs something that will at a bare minimum give her a really good nap.
Nap potion. Okay.
Make sure to put in mint. And 2 things that smell good.
2 things that smell good.
Now, just a moment. I had some stuff I need to tidy up.
She's definitely doing this on purpose now, okay? Definitely. Mint and 2 things that smell good. So mint 2 more times? Oh boy. Okay, mint. What smells good? Rose technically would smell good. I myself actually don't like the smell of lavender. But I guess a lot of people consider it good smelling, so this could work. I mean, I guess dandelion, given the fact that it's a... Wait, do dandelions have a smell? I'm not sure. Maybe. Beeswax? Maybe not. Peach seeds. I mean, if it was a peach, yeah. Okay, I'm guessing rose and lavender, to be honest. Let's see if they smell good, supposedly. Bees useful... This doesn't have anything about smell. Famed for its scent and calming properties, lavender. I mean, given the fact that it's also calming, it will definitely work in this potion. Why did I save now? Drop the lavender? No, save. Okay. Cat's eye gems, I mean, they definitely don't even have a smell, so yeah. Peach seeds. They are potent, affecting energy. Okay, that's not a good idea then. Wait. They can give a third person a wake-up boost. Oh. Wait, what? Depending on what the ingredients are used, they can give a third person a wake-up boost or give an insomniac a good night's sleep. Okay, so technically it would be good for her. But there is nothing about smell, right? How romantic. Common ingredient when it affects passion and emotions, very effective. Which ones use rose petals to make a hate potion? I mean, she was talking only about something good smelling for. They have a big effect, dandelions. Yeah, I mean, they are about affectionate, passionate emotions, so rose petals will not work. Should I go with the peach seeds? I mean... Give an insomniac a good night's sleep. I mean, that sounds good. But there is nothing about their smell, that's the problem. I already used lavender. Aren't flower to give your lover. Just. Okay. Effective. Make sure what... which used to... One thing that else would be more common. There are very few recipes that include them. Talents may not always help you reach your goal, but when they do, they have a big effect. Should I go with dandelion? Two things that smell good. The thing is, you don't say. You only say about the smell in that one. Rose, freak it. Oh. I should have expected it from the very beginning that it would be rose. In what's quickly becoming a habit, I stick the ingredients inside the cauldron and wait for the mixture to start quietly bubbling. As I slowly stir the potion, I think about this morning. It was so strange for Mirabelle to not be here waiting for me. And I'm not sure I quite believe her story about having an arrangement with the festival. Sure, I believe she has a booth, but what kind of arrangement could she have that would mean she gets to pay the fees later than everyone else? Is the festival treasurer her brother or something? Maybe. Is that how her shop has survived so long with such a bad reviews?
Yo-ho! Natalie Lynx, you'll burn the potion if you're not careful. Oh, yeah, sorry, I just spaced out there. Don't worry, I know it would have been fine. You've been so consistent, it's amazing. Yeah. Come on, get this bottled up so I can give it to Lillian. Poor dear's at the counter looking like she's at death's door. Alright, just a second.
As soon as I finish bottling it, Mirabelle takes the potion out of my hands and scurries away. Despite everything, it feels like we have a pretty decent rhythm going. The rest of the day goes smoothly. Not without its problems, but nothing that seemed insurmountable. But the little things that have been building up don't leave my mind. What's the arrangement? Why was Mirabelle so nervous earlier? Since I'm only a temporary employee and my tenure ends in all of 2 days, I'll probably never find out. But that just makes it even harder to ignore the mystery in front of me. Even once I'm off the clock. I can't believe the festival is tomorrow. This definitely isn't how I planned on spending it. We've been making a lot of potions. The shop might actually make a profit. And we even have regular customers now. Wait. Why am I thinking of Mirabelle's shop in terms of us? I won't even be working here for 2 days from now. You don't know that. When I arrive, Mirabelle is waiting for me outside with sad, solemn smile on her face.
Hi, Natalie Lynx. There is something we need to talk about.
I swallowed the lump that formed in my throat, listening to her voice. What could be going on that would cause her to act like this? I know it can be my performance. She's not the kind of boss to fire someone who's doing a good job.
Come on inside. It will be easier to talk than out here. Is something wrong? Not exactly. Well, no, that's not right. Obviously there is something wrong. I've owned the shop for a few years now. It's not like I don't know what everyone says about me. When I opened up the well book and see all those angry reviews, it hurts. Oh!
Honestly, I always thought she was just that oblivious, or that none of the negativity bothered her.
And I know that I've been in over my head, but I was never ready to own a shop of my own. Those negative reviews, almost all of them are telling the complete truth. But I thought if I worked hard enough and kept a smile on my face, I could turn things around. It never worked out, but I kept trying. Owning my own shop was my dream for so long, I just couldn't give it up. You know the arrangement I mentioned for the festival? Yeah, you told me about it, but no offense, it didn't really make any sense. Yeah, I left out a lot of information. I applied for a stall this year, just like all the other years since I opened the shop, but they rejected me. Rejected you? Wow. You don't need to be mad at them on my behalf. They were right, but I just couldn't admit it to myself. So I begged them to reconsider. Eventually they relented, but under the condition that I pay an extra insurance fee. That fee is very large. They were at least nice enough to let me pay it in installments, but If we don't sell every potion we bring to the festival, I'll have to close the shop permanently. I'm almost completely broke now. I'm sorry for not telling you this earlier. I didn't want to put all of that on your shoulders when you were only going to be here for a week. So why are you telling me this now? Because for the first time in a long while, I feel like there is hope. When I put out that job posting, I didn't expect to get someone who was actually really good at making potions. And I definitely didn't expect the person who responded to be such a pretty girl either. Huh? I swore I would be honest about everything today, no exceptions. Anyway, if your miracle happens and we sell enough to keep the shop open, I want you working here. You don't have to make a decision right now, but will you promise to think about it, at least? Yeah, I promise.
Somehow this just feels right, not just because I want a job either. I think we really can turn this shop around. It will take a lot of hard work from both of us, but if we work together, we can do it.
Now, before you get too distracted, guess who came up?
Whoa, sorry. I accidentally exited the full screen. I pressed the F button for no reason whatsoever.
Now, before you get too distracted, guess who came up to the counter just before I left to wait for you? Was it one of the regulars? Both of them. They only need one potion for. And let me guess, I have to brew that potion? You really are a quick learner. This one is a bit unusual. It's not a potion made for drinking. It's one you water a plant with to change its properties.
Okay.
But the method is exactly the same. So just think of it like a normal, okay? For a flower spark laser...
A freaking... What? Flower spark laser.
You need peach seeds.
Makes sense, I think.
Plus 2 more flower ingredients.
2 flowers.
But not lavender.
Not lavender.
And nothing yellow.
And not yellow. Okay.
Huh? You'll figure it out, I think. I just heard the bell.
Finally, Mirabelle leaves me to my own devices.
I really do need to think about it before committing to do this job long term, man.
I should at least ask her to get better about sharing actual recipes with me. I mean, it's not like it's not solvable. So, plant ingredients for the plant potion. One of the ingredients is peach seeds. Neither is lavender and none of them are yellow. What does that leave me with? Rose. And mint? It's a wild guess in a way. Okay, peach seeds. Not lavender, so this is out. It's not yellow, so dandelion is out. In a way, beeswax is out because of that. I guess the cat eye gems are out. But bluebird feather is not a flower. I'm thinking rose and mint, to be honest, but maybe I'm incorrect.
Yet another perfect potion coming up. Maybe it's a bit arrogant to put it like that, but I've been doing a good job.
Mirabelle said so herself.
Should I draw some leaves on the label so somebody thinks they can drink it themselves? No, that will just make them think it's made of plants. Which, well, it is, but I don't know if it will make a person sparkle. Like, it will make plants sparkle. And that would be a surprise to someone just looking to quench their thirst. What would?
I ought to be surprised that she's here, but nothing surprises me anymore.
Do you know what would happen if a person were to drink this potion? Aha, a whole lot of nothing probably. Do you want to test the sparkling on yourself? No, I just want to stop people from drinking it when they shouldn't. Oh dear, I don't think anyone could really stop that, but you may be overthinking it.
Depends, in 21st century, you'd be surprised. Mirabelle takes the potion out of my hands, summons a pen out of thin air and writes something on the label. Then she holds the bottle up to me. Underneath the shop's name and plant sparklizer is written,
Tastes like spoiled milk, do not drink. Does it really? No, but most people aren't gonna want to find out. Now, let's get this out to Lillian and Sarah. I'm trying to figure out why they need sparkly plants.
It's really nice to be able to have casual conversation with Mirabelle. She's still my boss, of course, but after this morning's talk, I feel like we've cleared the air. The rest of the day passes by similarly, but as the minutes and hours tick by, I can't help but become increasingly aware of how little time there is until things change for good. There is less than a day now until I have to be at the festival. For better or for worse. At one point I drop a bottle, an empty one, luckily, and Mirabelle asks me if something is wrong. I try to play it off as just being clumsy, but I don't think she buys it. When it's time to clock out, I don't really want to leave, but Mirabelle shoos me outside. She gives me a key to the shop and tells me to let myself in if something comes up. I barely have an appetite at dinner, and I'm nearly too nervous to fall asleep. Would be nice if you had that potion that you prepared earlier, huh? I never thought so much would be riding on the village festival. I've gone every year since I was a kid, and it's almost always just been a good time. Almost. This is it! It's the day of the festival. However, this week ends up. It's going to be decided today. Alright, let me get rid of the flower sparklizer out of my notes. Mirabelle asked me to come to the shop early today. We did a lot of preparation, but apparently we got a single rush order. So I had to come in to make the potion while she finishes setting up the stall. What do I have to prepare? I let myself in with the key Mirabelle gave me yesterday. The shop feels so barren without her here. When I go to my station, there are two folded notes waiting for me. Which one should I read first? The note on the left or on the right? Right? Left? I don't know.
Dearest Sarah.
Sarah?
I know we didn't get off to a great start, but I'm sure of it. Despite your breaking my foot, this past week has been the most joyful of my life. Your heart bursts with kindness and compassion and cheer. And rather than feeling inadequate, I feel comforted and energized in your presence. If you would allow me the pleasure of being your beloved, I will want for nothing more in my life.
Ooh.
With overflowing glow, Lillian.
Ooh. Ooh, let's go. I don't think I should be reading this.
Mirabelle, why did you leave something else's love letter at my station?
I should just look at the other note. Hopefully it's not also a confession.
Dear Natalie Lynx.
Ooh.
Thanks for coming in early today. I know it's not ideal with the festival and all, but when Lillian came out to me and asked for a potion of courage.
Ooh. Potion of courage.
So she could confess to Sarah, I couldn't say no. Have you seen those lovebirds? I was surprised they weren't already courting. She even left a really sweet note for her. Make sure to bring it with you when you come here, alright?
You could have made it clear that the note wasn't for me. Why did you even leave it in the first place? Never mind that. Let me read the rest of the letter.
The potion you to make today is one that increases the drinker's courage. The three main ingredients are something
romantic. Alright.
Something made in the ground.
Oh, come on. Okay, that's ridiculous now.
Something you make a wish on.
What? Wish on? What?
I'm sure I'll be able to help Lillian and Sarah. The relationship depends on you.
No pressure. Well, I've had plenty of practice now, so it shouldn't be that difficult, right? Something romantic. Rose? Something made in the ground. Could be anything. And something you make a wish on.
I don't know.
A star? What do I have for those? I don't know what do you make a wish on, to be honest. What the heck? Alright, let's read the grimoire, I guess. Beeswax. I mean, I guess this one is out of the question. Bluebird feather. No, this one is probably not. Lavender. Cat's eye gems. I highly doubt that one. Okay. No cats are harmed. Okay. It just refers to the shape of the markings. Peach seeds. Wake up boost. Energies. Rose petals. Romantic. Well, yeah, that was kinda obvious. Mint. You know what? Maybe it's dandelion with the wish? Yeah, like wishes. I only thought that because of Genshin for some reason. Because of how they use dandelions to like... You know what? Especially with one of the girls constantly, you know, having the quest of collect the dandelions so I can scatter them around and so on. Okay, rose, dandelion, and something in the ground. Relief, ailment, pain. Nah, I think it might be peach, to be honest. Okay, something romantic. That's got to be rose. It's even saying it here, right? How romantic. Something made in the ground. That doesn't make any sense. Bluebird feather also doesn't make sense, right? Lavender. Famed for its scent, calming properties. Stabilizer. Potions mixed up with your lavender tea. Gems, peach seeds, rose petals, mint. Cooling tempers. Oh, maybe we should go with that actually. Oh, makes up for... Wait, versatility almost makes up for how easy the plants spread where you don't want them. Something you make a wish on. It's definitely dandelion. Something made in the ground. Do I not see something here? Wait. I'm not saying this is my third attempt, but it might be my third attempt at having this potion done. Is it actually a gemstone? Because in general, if you think about it, you can find them in the ground. I just totally thought those were literally made by human hands But if we talk about natural gemstones, then maybe... I think it was my mistake to think literally that those were created by human hands, you know. Let's go with that. Actually, can I switch the order? Now we are talking. Rose, cast down the lion. Let's go. I opened the cauldron and my dad like I'm possessed and not really registering what's going on. I had to get to the festival as soon as possible, no matter how this potion turns out. I don't even look at it when I go to bottle it, so I'm not even sure if it's worth drinking. I'll just have to figure that out later. I've got to leave now. As quickly as I can, I clean everything up, finish closing up the shop and start to run to the town square where the festival is being held. It's easy to tell when I'm getting closer, since there are more and more people closer and closer together on the streets. I barely managed to avoid running into anybody. Whoa. Eventually I do have to slow down, because there are simply too many people to run past. People crowd in groups with their friends and loved ones in front of all the different stalls, enjoying a variety of foods and other sundries. Ice cream and noodles. Yeah. If you talk about food in the game, I deem to get hungry, and I just start to feel hunger right now. Damn it. Maybe I make some noodles or something.
Excuse me, pardon me. Sorry, I didn't mean to step on your foot. Let me squeeze through for just a moment.
Not every part of the festival is like this, but the stall area is always packed to the brim. After a while of moving past people, I finally find my goal. At a small booth in a corner barely out of the shadows is a respectable display of bottled potions with impeccably designed labels. Below a sign bearing a familiar shop name, Mirabelle's Miraculous Mixtures! I think it's the first time as well when it is mentioned, like the full name of the shop.
Mirabelle, I got the potion! Oh, it's about time. There is so many people here.
I managed to wriggle my way through people browsing Mirabelle's wares and behind the stall, sitting in the empty seat next to her.
Come on, let me see what you brought.
I show Mirabelle the courage potion she had me make before I left, as well as Lillian's note.
Why did you leave this at my brewing station? It obviously wasn't for me. But it was just so cute. It would have been a shame if you didn't get to see it too.
Remind me not to leave anything secret around here. Well, she has her charms anyway. Yeah, even if secrecy isn't one of them.
Oh, this potion looks beautiful. There's no way Lillian will get turned down with this. If you ask me, I don't think she'd get turned down without it either, but I'm not going to refuse her money. Hehe. There is no time to waste. Let's get back to selling. You, in the red shirt, you look like someone whose life wounds can be helped with a stiff drink. I've got plenty of stiff drinks here for the discerning customer. Mirabelle, that's not what stiff drink is!
She laughs brightly before turning to look at me with a twinkle in her eye.
It got your attention, didn't it? You're not supposed to get my attention. Am I not?
Ooh. Mirabelle flutters her eyelashes at me. My face immediately feels hot and I jerk around to look away from her. She's doing this on purpose. She's doing that on purpose.
You...
I point to a tired-looking woman holding a baby in one arm with a small child holding her other hand.
Do you need a monstrous energy potion?
As the day goes on, Mirabelle and I try to get people's attention, but surprisingly it turns out to not be necessary. People are coming to stop at our stall even without being called over. At first I thought it was out of morbid curiosity, what with how bad a reputation Mirabelle's shop has. And maybe for some people that was it, but soon people actually started to buy potions. Gradually but steadily, the number of potions resting atop our table dwindled. Even Lillian came over to pick up her courage potion. Sarah stood at her side with a hand resting casually on Lillian's shoulder. As Sarah made small talk with Mirabelle, Lillian secretly swept both the potions she'd ordered and the note she'd written. Finally, it will be going to its intended recipient. I'm pretty sure Lilian wants this to be a secret, so I don't say anything, but I cheer her on internally. I think Mirabelle was right that she doesn't really need luck for. Sarah's so obviously smitten with her that a confession would be a formality. Oh, honey, honey stall? Yeah. I love honey, man. Yeah, I love honey. Good. In winter, evening run, I return, get a shower, and get that super warm tea with some honey in it. Oh, yes. To be fair, I also do that because otherwise my throat will get... problematic. Anywho. And as the sun sets, someone bought the last of the potions we set up.
We did it! We did! The shop can stay open!
Just as Mirabelle said that, a burst of purple fireworks blasted through the sky.
Ah, even the fireworks are celebrated our momentous achievement. They are! How courteous of them!
Of course, I know it's just a coincidence, but it's nice to think that the rest of the village wants to celebrate with us too. Since we no longer have anything to sell, an excellent problem to have. All we can do is watch the firework display light up the night sky. It paints the view above us with a rainbow of different colors, all both beautiful and fleeting. I've seen the fireworks a ton of times, alone, with family, with friends, but somehow it feels different this year. I look to the side to see where Mirabelle is sitting next to me. She's looking at the fireworks with a determined expression on her face. I wonder if she feels the same way I'd... While I was thinking about her, Mirabelle kissed me softly on the lips.
It's awfully unprofessional, I know, but I've been wanting to do that for a while now. You have? It's been very distracting. Now I have a very important question for you.
Is she? No, she couldn't be. No, this soon.
Do you promise to come to work tomorrow morning? Will you kiss me again if I do? Oh, absolutely. Then I promise. I'll keep working for you tomorrow and every day after that. Hold on, you will need vacations and sick days too. This is not USA.
Suddenly, I can't help but feel grateful that my last job let me go. If they hadn't gotten rid of me, I wouldn't be here right now. The future of the shop might still be uncertain, but one thing's for sure. However, it turns out, Mirabelle and I will face it together. The End. Which You Want by people from Studio Elan. You know what? Out of all those games, this one felt like a Yuri game. like really like a Yuri game, because it actually ended with, you know, keys and so on. Now I'm kind of spoiling the other games, I guess. I mean, technically the first one we played, Yuri Paddle, it had some girlfriends being together and so on, but it was a different kind of vibe. It was more of a mystery there, right? To be fair, on Wings Bringing Sleep there was also love, but at the same time I mean, the murder and so on again. In Upwards Rain, I would say there was no love over there, it was more about friendship. And over here we had potions for people who wanted to confess. We also had an absolute wonderful witch that we get to work for and so on. Or should I say, my non-existent sister worked for. Whatever. I had a lot of fun with all those 4 games, not gonna lie. I really enjoyed this one as well. Once again, like, with To be fair, with 3 of those games, we had a little more than just visual novel, which is nice. Like with Upwards Rain, we had to decide our paths and so on. Over here, the brewing potions, I like how it kind of didn't start like with basically immediately kind of being given the recipe, but you know, having to solve 1 ingredient, then 2 ingredients, and the end it's 3 ingredients. And yeah, I totally failed with the last one, by the way, and I had to repeat the process. I had to load back the game, sadly. I totally have not thought. I was using basically the plants. I was trying to use the plants. Like rose and dandelion I had correctly each time. That was like without a second guess correct ingredients. I actually used peach seeds and I'm not sure, lavender or something. No, mint. And also mint, because there was a description how it basically spreads on its own anywhere, so maybe this one. I don't know why I haven't thought about the gemstone from the very beginning as something being literally in the ground. I constantly felt about it like it was after being kind of processed by human beings. My mistake. But seems like the gemstone we are using is straight off the ground basically as well. Which makes sense. Yeah. Absolutely makes sense. I'm glad I solved that case for eventually. Third time was the charm. Not gonna lie, our witch over here is super adorable. I really liked her. Super cute girl, woman. Also filled with some hopes and dreams, if you know what I mean. If you know, you know. If you know the meme about hopes and dreams and so on, then you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, super adorable. I like basically witches, okay? Anime witches are great. Like the attractive anime witches are very great. I love them. Huge hat as well, lovely. Character creation. Yes, thank you. Much appreciated. Definitely. To be fair, we only could see our character when making the potion, right? Which is fine. That's always something. Lovely. And that's rare, to be fair, as well, sadly. But I guess otherwise it would be like a ton of work. A ton of work to kind of change it around and so on, probably. And yeah, lovely story. It's funny how this is actually the shortest game. But, well, definitely... I would say a lot of love has been put into it. As expected, sort of Studio Elon. Yeah. Man, we need to pay some... We need to play some of the paid games as well. Given the fact that I have some of them. 2 of them, I think, on Steam. Dude, I have way too many games to play. Jesus Christ. I honestly don't understand how people are like, there are no games to play, blah blah blah. Dude, you don't even need to search to find games, to be honest. Not to mention good games. You don't even need to like truly commit to searching. To be fair, I'm quite committed to searching, like basically going through itch.io, new releases every evening, Steam, basically every evening. I'm browsing through the day's releases. I'm terrible. Kind of. So I guess I am actually committed to that. Anywho, I think this concludes our journey to Studio Elon's Garden Variety Dandelion set. And afterwards, well, I will obviously continue Town of Passion. And to be quite fair, I have even more games downloaded from each. Dude, Spooktuber is here, so expect some spooky games. To be fair, this kind of could slide into Spooktuber as well. A witch, so, you know, there might be no spooks in the game, but still, the theme of a witch kind of checks into it. Alright. I'm in a good humor after this game now. I'm really in a good humor, not gonna lie. But we have to end it for today. We have to end it for today. Today is Friday and the video is going out today as well. So I wish you all a wonderful weekend. I don't know, if you feel like it, maybe drink some potions. But don't overdo it, of course. And have a great weekend. And of course, before you start your weekend, consider liking this video and subscribing. Always super appreciated. You can also consider, of course, going to the game page of this game, which is on itch.io. Like, give it a download to raise its stats. Give it a rating high because it deserves it. And maybe also check out other games from Studio Ilan. Always worth it. Always worth it. Alright, I'm out. Have a wonderful weekend. Once again, I'm gonna repeat that. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow in the next game. Bye bye.